We live together in New Hampshire. We also share our home with our dog, Mocha. We absolutely love hanging out with her, and whether it's snuggling on the couch or maybe running around with her in the backyard, just taking care of her and making sure that she has the best life ever is a big part of our daily life.
I would say there's definitely a New England culture here, so we know we can rely on our neighbors. There's a great school system, and there's lots of opportunities for extracurricular activities as well.
Our local library is so charming, and there's always kids there. They do a lot of activities, story time, arts and crafts, just a great space and a great example of how this community really supports children.
We live on 4 acres of property, and a lot of it is woods. So I can imagine for a child that's going to be really great to be able to explore and let the imagination run free.
I really enjoy the spaces where we can come together and spend quality time. The living room, really is kind of the heart of the home, and there's lots of space for children to play.
We gather on the couch, we watch movies, we like to watch football and root for our favorite team.
We also really enjoy game nights with our friends. And in terms of going out, we really love catching local shows. So it's a great mix of cozy at home and fun things outside.
One of our favorite spots that we can't wait to share with the child is Shelby's parents' lake house in Maine.
It has just brought us all so much joy. So we know that any child will love being there, and we can't wait to share it with them. And I know my parents are super excited to be grandparents and spoil them rotten while they're there too. We actually were raised with pretty different cultures around us. So Fredrick grew up Catholic and I grew up Jewish. It's been great to kind of blend our traditions together.
It's really all centered around the food, which is great.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see Shelby share with the child her ability to cook new recipes in different cuisines. She's a really strong example of a woman who is loving, who is compassionate, and I think that really contributes to a strong family life. Another hobby of Shelby's that I can't wait to see her share with the child is her love for reading. And the idea of passing that on to a child and really creating a place where they can run their imagination, it's really amazing.
There's lots that I love about Fredrick too that I know will make him a great parent. His ability to create furniture, and I also can't wait for Fredrick to share his love of gardening with a child. And then of course, his music. I've seen him teach children music, and he's just such a sweetheart. Even though he has this world-class amount of knowledge, he knows how to distill it down to meet a child's developmental abilities. I know that he'll be a great role model for a child and supports his family.
We see how they have that natural parental instinct around our son, who is 1.5 years now, and they've been so incredibly involved and so loving. Any child would be lucky to have them as their parent, and they cannot wait to start that, and we can't wait to be a part of it as well and be the aunt and uncle of any child that they're fortunate enough to adopt.
Our path to adoption started many years ago. When we learned that we can't have biological children anymore, we knew that this was the time for us to turn to adoption.
We have so much love to give to a child. We can't wait to devote all of our energy to their well-being and happiness. A child would complete us.
And we're so excited. We're so ready for this next step in our lives. And we're ready for every step.
For years to come. Absolutely.
Yeah.